Eldin.
Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. Give it up for Josh, please. It takes courage to do what he does. Just getting on the stage and getting off the stage is fucking, you don't know what's gonna happen. Anyways, Eric was talking about salad earlier, so I want to tell him a little bit piece of advice. You should be careful when you're opening your fridge. You know why? Because there could be a salad dressing. So today at work, I was watching YouTube videos because that's what I do at work. I get paid to watch YouTube videos. But I don't really have a choice in what I watch, so that's kind of a downfall of my job. However, during these YouTube videos, they play a lot of bloody commercials. And one commercial completely took the cake, no pun intended. It was a freaking commercial for toilet paper. And it was like soft and strong and 100% Canadian. So they compare us to fucking toilet paper, right? And they're telling us that this is a fucking locally made toilet paper. So now we can distinguish between the Canadian toilet paper and, let's say, American toilet paper. Or, God forbid, European fucking toilet paper. Right? Yeah, they're wasted over there just having fun. Imagine, I was at Mary Brown's the other day and they have like 100% made with 100% Canadian chicken. Fucking chicken has passport and a visa. So can the fucking chicken maybe immigrate to another country? Or does it become like an immigrant fucking chicken? Does it still get eaten? That could be better, it would be a better thing for them to immigrate to another country. It just blows my mind how stupid all that is, buying local. Like, how the fuck can you buy local? Yes, this chicken was, made in Canada, conceives an egg, and that's it. But if you're buying a t-shirt, this shit fucking comes from Nepal, the fucking robe comes from Africa, whatever. And just because some guy, in Toronto put them together, suddenly it's like a Canadian t-shirt. Holy shit. The reason why I wanted to start my set with this is because of this little story titled Serbian Raspberry. It's a very, very, very amazing story. In the 90s, there was a small conflict back home, and we didn't get along. About 1 million people died, and we ended up, immigrating, moving places and whatnot. My job during that time was working in a Serbian cold storage, and we were working with raspberries. It was a very, very difficult job because they would give us like 25 kilograms of raspberries, and they would just put them on the table, and your job was to put first category was the unbroken raspberry. Like the raspberries are full, that goes on top of the fucking cake or something like for decoration. And you get 15 cents for a kilogram of this first class raspberry. And then if it's broken and it goes into juices and whatnot, that's second class, you get 10 cents for that kilogram of that. And if it's green and it's really bad, you have to separate it from the rest of the raspberry, and you get only 5 cents for that. I was working with a friend of mine who was a BBC fucking correspondent from Rio de Janeiro. The guy had a fucking law degree and a journalist degree from a university in Sarajevo, hired by BBC, came back to Sarajevo to pick up his law degree. The war started, he becomes an immigrant, I become an immigrant, we end up in fucking cold storage. Fuck BBC. So even BBC could say it. So there we are fucking doing this, and this guy is a very intelligent person, so he comes up with this amazing plan. He takes a big piece of frozen raspberry, names it Toshiba, right? And guess what he does? He takes that big piece of raspberry, just smashes all the other raspberries, and we put everything in the second category. While everybody was making about $20 a day, we were making $40 a day. We were killing it. A lot of times they would just take the whole box of raspberries and immediately take it to the second category without even fucking checking. So now when you go to Costco and you buy raspberry that comes from Serbia, you know what happens. But of course that was illegal and we became suspicious because we were making so much money. So our manager there started paying attention to us. But in order for her to entertain her, she said, like, listen, we'll just pretend like she's your mother, I'm your father, and you're our son. We're like some kind of like horrible family. I mean, the poor woman hated us so much, but we just kept calling her, Mom, how's it going? And he would like tell her, like, my wife wants for supper and whatnot. So we became very intimate and whatnot. And my job was only to look out for Mom. So one particular afternoon, here we are, my BBC friend is right there, you know, wanting, like, they have 25 kilograms of raspberry, and he's got a big chunk of raspberry. He says, Eldin, is Mom there? And she's standing right above his fucking shoulder. And he says, Daddy's turning on Toshiba. And he proceeds to start smashing all the raspberries. And the poor lady, with this horror in her eyes, walks away and she said, you came to my country to destroy my Serbian raspberry. The most horrific thing I have ever heard in my life. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Canadian toilet paper and Serbian raspberry have a lot more in common than you could ever imagine. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Yay!